Welcome everyone to the Sprint 1 demo of Boston Apartments project under course SCR 517 Software Factory being taken by Professor Findler. This is Amit Sharma from the team Amit Squared, and for Sprint 1 our main goal was to set up our development environment and understand the underlying architecture of bostonapartments.com for its upgrade. The team was successfully able to achieve all the planned user stories and tasks which resulted in achieving the design sprint goal. To explain what all was achieved, let me just go to our running application and it can be seen more clearly. As it can be seen here, this is the development server code hosted by our sponsor Eric on his domain. If I log into it, then I can see the current dev version of the website which is being upgraded from the old bostonapartments.com. As it can be seen here, there are various menu option items that are being adopted from the old bostonapartments.com website. Our team was able to get this setup up and running on our local development system. So let me bring it up. So for our local setup, I have my server instantiated by my front-end code running. Once the service starts, I can access it locally. To give a brief idea about this setup, we have a XAMPP server installed on our local development system. And for the front end, we have NetBeans IDE where we have hosted our code. So once I start all of these services, I will be able to access the code locally. Once all of my services are up and running, I can access this website locally as it can be shown now. So if I go ahead to my localhost and I hit LACMS2, so the same website is being run from my local server. Using the same credentials, I can log into the website and access the functionality locally. Login. As it can be seen, this is the same GUI that we saw that has been hosted on the server. All of the functionalities can be accessed locally and can be updated and can be tested for developer needs. To get the whole application in this state, several tasks and readings were required, which are posted in a log file and research document. An overview of the tasks performed for this sprint are as follows. Knowledge acquisition related to PHP and MySQL. There was a learning curve involved in understanding all of these technologies and their use in the current system. Project setup and connecting to the development server, and importing data into the local SQL client so that it can be populated in our front end. Apart from these, also there was a requirement of solving bugs in the process of setting up the environment, as the setup cannot be same for all the systems, as well as when there is a different operating system involved like Mac OS, Linux or Windows. These were the tasks performed by all of our team members, that is me, Suraj, Vinay, Bhavna and Amit. Apart from that, there were a few other tasks such as incorporating UTF-8 support in SQL tables, which was covered by Suraj, and there was a large row import error that was being faced in the import of SQL data in the old system, which was done by me and Vinay. Apart from the task achieved, in our sprint 1 backlog items, there were several tasks that were completed on time. These were our sprint 1 backlog items, and all of these were closed before the end of the sprint. Most of the tasks were related to the setup and learning for this first sprint, and further tasks are planned as per the discussion with our sponsor Eric, which will be taken up in the next upcoming sprint. Thank you for listening to the Sprint 1 demo of Team Amit Squared. If there are any questions, then please let us know.